let's hear you. Alive, alive, oh, alive.
Okay, we're out here, Lakewood Country Club, pulling in right now. First YouTube video at Patty Mac channel. Gonna get a parking spot. We're running a little late. We have a play to go to tonight. We're seeing Swan Lake, so we actually did a little thrift shopping at Goodwill, and now we're in a standoff with this guy, but that's okay. We did a little thrift shopping, got some pants, some other clothes. So we have about an hour to kill here at Lakewood Country Club, and before you think anything, it's not a country club. I think you'll find that out. It's more of a municipal, open to the public. You can pay to play. That's what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get out there. My golf set, basically, it's pretty simple. Actually, I don't know if you would call it simple. I play the Titleist muscle backs. Let's take a look. Forged, all right. But interestingly enough, I think I'm carrying more than 13 clubs because in here I have a 2-iron Ping i3. When's the last time you've seen one of those? Pretty good condition. So now we're gonna head to the driving range and get it started. So Lakewood Country Club. You know, we were able to get a tee time in 10 minutes, I think, 4:30. So I think it's like 4:20, 4:15 right now. So we're just gonna go over to the range and hit some golf balls because this place is pretty cool. If you pay like 45 bucks a month, I think it's 50 bucks a month, you get a medium-sized golf ball for the range every day, and you get the golf cart for free. So that's what I did. So we're gonna head over there right now, get some golf balls. Okay, so usually when I'm on the range, I like to start with a 9-iron. Like I said, I have a couple weird clubs in my bag. I play Titleist muscle backs, but if you look at this one, this is a 704 cavity back 9-iron, right? But take a look at that. This thing, I think, it's my dad's club. I think it's from like 2005. It's super old, so I've gotten in the habit now of warming up with this club. It's a little heavier than my other clubs. It's a little bit more forgiving, helps me kind of find the center. Get ready for the day, so let's go ahead and swing. Okay, so this is what my normal clubs look like. You know, I have a split set. I have muscle backs and I have cavity backs. I'll show you later. This is the 4. I'm supposed to be on the tee box right now, so we're gonna hit a couple and then head out there. I would say I don't usually warm up that quickly, but I don't even usually warm up, so I can't really say that. Hit a couple of 9-irons, hit a couple of 4-irons. Like I was saying, I have a big set, so I don't really want to spend any more money on clubs. I love my clubs. If somebody stole my clubs, I'd have to tackle them like that Tiger Woods commercial way back when. My 3-iron is probably my favorite club though. It's a tungsten. It's like super heavy. We'll get into that, but you see, we're on the first tee now. So we're gonna go ahead and tee off and try to not get attacked by these geese. All right, so first tee, like I said, we don't want to get attacked by these geese here. I'm playing this super red golf ball. It was called, I went to the pro shop and it was called jar ball. It was like $4 a ball, super expensive. And I'm like, what is a jar ball? I thought it was like some special type of golf ball. I've been playing golf a long time. I've never heard the word jar ball before. And she's like, oh, it's just the balls in the jar. And I felt very stupid. So I'm like, give me 2 of them. Spent $8 on 2 golf balls. They're Bridgestones. I have no idea what they are other than that. But I played this yesterday at the same course and it like goes. I love this golf ball. And it's super good luck. I swear, the other day on a par 3, I hit it like into the sand bunker. Came up, I was like 10 feet away. So it's my good luck ball. So you can see these geese are trying to assimilate a kind of defensive position on me right now and attack me, kind of get the upper hand. I'm not going to let that happen. We're going to go ahead and tee off and get out of here before these geese mug us. So And we're still figuring out the whole YouTube. We got the awesome cameraman behind, so she's gonna swing behind here and give you guys a good view of me hopefully not shanking this ball into that lake 300 yards. My goal is to hit it down the middle. Again, not get mugged by a goose. That's like, chef's kiss. You know, honestly, I kind of hope that we can get TrackMan on these videos. I have no idea, so if there's a TrackMan on the video, you'll see that's like right down the middle. And we're gonna get out of here before these geese get us. So let's head down. All right, so like I said, they're setting up a defensive position to try to murder us. So we're just gonna look at that motherfucking insanity. These, you know, Canadians are supposed to be nice, and we were theorizing that all of the bad, mean Canadian people, when they die, they get reincarnated as a Canadian goose, and that would explain why they're so angry. Anyway, back to golf. You can see, you probably can't see it, but we're gonna go up there right now. We're in the middle of the fairway, probably have a wedge in on this first hole, which is looking nice for us. It's a good day for it. Let's get down there. I love this thing. 120 yards to the pin. Bushnell, not sponsored, of course. I got like 0 subscribers. Are you my first subscriber? This is our first video. Isn't that kind of crazy? So if you're watching this, it was probably because YouTube algorithm wanted to punish you maybe, or give you a treat. You decide, let me know in the comments. You know, we're 120 yards is what I said. So I'm gonna go with my jet black Titleist 50 degree. And I might be saying this, you might be like, oh, look at the bougie guy with this Titleist jet black wedges. I've had these clubs for like over 5 years. I spent probably like 30, like not 30 grand, but like 3,500. I saved up for it when I graduated high school. I had been saving up, I had been working like terrible jobs. Chipotle was one of them. I saved up like a couple grand, and when I went to Sacramento to work with a Titleist rep, they were having a Titleist day, and I always wanted Titleist clubs. My dad chipped in like 500 bucks to get me that extra point, and we were able to get this super awesome set with a jet black and everything. I've had it for like 5 years. Like I said, I love these clubs. I would never want to change them, but I'm not trying to flex when I show you my tighties, but they are pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and knock this pretty close. 120 yards. We got the cherry red golf ball. It's our good luck golf ball, so I'm not too worried about it. 120 yards with the 50 degrees, so it's gonna be a nice full swing. I lied, it wasn't a full swing, but that's tracking. Hopefully it's not too long. Yeah, it was long. We're like on the fringe. I'm not tripping about it. If you feel this wind, no, it doesn't want to show it, but it was going a little bit, and also I caught that so good that I knew it was going to jump off, and like I said, that ball goes. So we're going to go, probably be putting off the fringe. I'm not worried. Let's go do it. Okay, so we're on the fringe on the back of the green. We'll go check it out. Not too worried about it. You know, the main goal for me getting back into golf, I haven't played golf, believe it or not, in 3 years. I was playing professional golf on the Golden State Tour in California, Arizona. I played around in Montana, Wyoming, Colorado. I actually got in a snowstorm in my Prius in Colorado going to a golf tournament. Let's go this way. I ended up pulling out of the golf tournament because I hurt my hand in the practice round of that tournament. Played the first round. By the 9th hole, I said, I'm out of here. Drove back home to California, and it was like, do I really want to play professional golf? COVID had just happened, I think, and I was like, I'm out, right? Went and joined university. 3 years later, we're here now. So, and for all intents and purposes, I am what you would call a semi-pro, right? I played professional golf. My best round was 66, 6 under. Also, now that I'm here, I'm realizing how far we are from the green, and all I have is a putter. Good old Scotty Cameron, again, not a flex. So even though this really should be chipped, if you take a look, I'm like 15 feet off the green. I'm just gonna putt it because we're having fun out here. We're not trying to do too much. Again, my first round of golf was last week. I think I shot like 3 over on some Muni. Pretty good for your first round back in 3 years of not even swinging a golf club. But my main thing I'm trying to tell myself is to have fun with this game, because when you play competitive golf at a level all your life, it's not fun. So we're having fun, right? All right, let's go ahead and tap this club. I think the viewers at home could see that coming. I mean, 15 feet of rough. But we're having fun for par. Nice little 15 feet for par. Not too worried about it. It's never good to 3-putt, but we got the camera going for the first time. We're having fun with it. Also, let's be honest. Everyone knew I should have chipped that. I think everyone and their mom watching this knew I should have chipped that. So if I could come out here with a bogey, I'm not worried about it. That's a professional golf putt right there. It might only be 3 feet, but to this day, 20 years of golf, those still make my knees knock. Let's go to the second hole. They want me. They want to murder me. Never keep your eyes off of them. They're always looking for an opportunity to take your soul. Keep that in mind. All right, hole 2. Let's play some golf. Hole 2, 407 yards, plane. VX angle. Do you see it? Zoom in on that plane. Where is it? There it is. What is that? It's an airliner of sorts. As you can tell, I know my planes. Why do I know my planes? Well, anyway, the reason I pointed out that plane is because that airport over there here in Long Beach is called Daugherty Field. And I was taking flight lessons over at Daugherty Field. And I was like, do I want to be a pilot? An airline pilot, make a lot of moolah. I'm like, maybe. So I went over there, I did some flight lessons. It was pretty fun. I did some steep turns, 30 degrees in the plane, 30 degrees in the plane. I did probably like, actually, you know what? I had 17 hours logged in my logbook. 17 hours towards a PPO. Technically, in all legality purpose in the FAA, I'm 3 hours away from being legally allowed to fly a plane by myself. Something to keep in mind when you watch me and you say, that guy can't golf, he's terrible. Just keep in mind, if I really wanted to, I could fly a plane. So I have that going for me. Cherry red, the old Bible. Now this is pretty sunny. So why I don't have a hat is a good question. That felt like a dummy slice. Pretty sure I sliced it like a birthday cake, like a ninja. Oh, there we are, cherry red. Let's go. Dude, I called it. I said that we would be in the other fairway. And look over there. And then look over here. This is hole 1, man. We have a shot at the green. So we're gonna go ahead and tap it in. Like I said, just tapping it. Just tapping it. I got 129 to a front pin. I wanna make sure no one's gonna hit a stinger right into my face here on hole 1. I don't really think there's much wind, but remember on this hole 1, the wind was going this way. So that's to assume for me, there's likely headwind here. Next to the hole here. I want to get it over those trees too. Keep that in mind. Pushed it alright, but it's looking nice. The geese are out and about. Keep an eye on them always. Alright, we got to keep our pace up here. Why? Because there's a foursome ahead of us who's walking. We're in a golf cart. There's a foursome ahead of us. We're a solo. So what does that mean? It means that we need to do everything we can to play as fast as possible to get right behind them. That way we have nowhere to go. I'm kidding. I haven't played golf in 3 years. I'm not overdoing it. Let's do a nice little tap here. Greens are running real slow today though. So we're going to do a good tap. See how that's going that way, and then it should come back a little bit. That's all cherry red. So we have about, what is this? 3 feet, 2 feet, a knee knocker up the hill. A little note for you friends at home. Up the hill, when you're putting uphill, this is a great rule of thumb. The break is always less. So if you have a 2 to 3 foot putt like this, right? Just put it straight in with a little oomph behind your putt. There's gonna be barely any break. Watch me work. If I miss this, it's going to be awkward.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are
always less. So if you have a 2 to 3 foot putt, just put it straight in with a little oomph behind your putt. There's going to be barely any breath. Watch me work.
Now you see what happened there was I actually did putt it correctly. I aimed here. We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna take our bogey because we play the game honestly with integrity. When I played junior golf for the junior golf circuit, it was like play with integrity. And I'd go out there with like 3 other guys who were like 15 years old. And you know, I would never cheat because what's the point at the end of the day? Like I'm gonna take the bogey there, I don't really care. But I'd see guys like they'd be up against a bush like this and they'd look around, and they'd look right at me, and I'd be like standing there like,
very poor. No, we gotta be more subtle than that. I don't want them to know that we're thinking about them.
They look right at me and they would have their ball down here by the bush and they would just look right at me and I'd be looking at them. They go, and they would just walk like this. I'd be like, what am I gonna do about it? You know, call the cops? No, I don't really care. But play the game with integrity is always a W in my opinion. At the end of the day, if you're the only one out here, you're only lying to yourself. You could shoot a 65. Nobody's gonna know. Go tell them you broke the course record too. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, let's go to hole 3. I feel like there's a song for this going through the tunnel, but all that can come to mind is we're going on a ship and we're going on a trip, our favorite rocket ship, shooting through the stars. Boom. But I feel like that's not really related to a tunnel, so we're gonna keep it moving. Hole 3 coming up. I don't really like playing on the weekends because the pace of play is slower than a PGA tournament. If everyone played how I played, where you went up to the 3-footer and you just putted it and you missed it, we could all get out of here in 2 hours, 18 holes, and go home and get to the meat and potatoes of what we want to do. I'm trying to think of what my meat and potatoes would be. All I know is I have a play tonight to go watch Long Beach Terrace Theater, Swan Lake. I paid $69 a ticket to go there. I went thrift shopping. I got the discount rack. I got the pants. I got the shirt. $7.50 for the whole fit. I got to get out of here in about 30 minutes to go to that play to live the high life, because with a $7 fit, you walk in there like the man. This fit is probably negative cash, negative aura. Now we're gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. 155 yards to the pin, over the water. Can you, is that possible? 5 yards. You know, sometimes when I would play tournament golf, I wouldn't have one of these, right? And somebody in the group would have it. They'd shoot it, and I'd be like, what'd you get? They'd be like, oh, it was 175 yards. So I'd pull out a 7-iron, whatever, and I would hit it, and I would go way over the green. And I'd be like, I think it said it was 175 yards. They're like, oh, did I say 175? I meant 155. That happened all the time in tournament golf. So if you play tournament golf, you probably want to get yourself a rangefinder. I think that's what they call these. And we're just going to go hit, what was it, 155? So we're going to hit probably an 8-iron. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have my 8-iron. I left it at my dad's house. So probably a chop 7. Let's do it. Oh, like I said, I don't have my 8-iron because I'm a professional golfer, right? And we don't need 8-irons. I'm kidding. I left it at my dad's house. My clubs were up there for like years, dude. I live in Long Beach. I go to school down here and whatnot. I went up there, got it. My 8-iron is still in my room. So the water is saying hello. It's like, I'm here. I'm ready to eat your golf ball. And we have Cherry Red here. Cherry Red doesn't want to go for a swim. He can't swim. If he goes in that water, he'll die. So it's my responsibility to get him over that water like it's D-Day. That might be offensive, I don't know. Cherry Red don't want to go for a swim. He ain't going for a swim today. Got you. Oh, fuck. Cherry Red, stay up. You know what? It's got the distance. We'll take that. We cleared the bunker, cleared the water most importantly. I think we're probably chipping, unless Cherry Red clutches up and gets on that green. But either way, we're safe. Let's go get a par here. All right, so we made it over the water. Cherry Red lives to see another day. So I was looking back. What am I at right now? I think I'm at 3 over. I think I bogeyed the first, bogeyed the second, bogeyed the third. I don't really remember, and I don't really care. I'm having fun out here. We're getting used to the idea of filming ourselves. We have some people on the tee box here. And I'll tell you what, people make me uncomfortable. I'd much rather hang out with Cherry Red on this green for the whole day and never talk to another human being again. But that's just not how life rolls, right? That's not how the cookie crumbles. So we gotta get used to the idea of filming ourselves out here, of the fact that everyone else is looking at us like there's something wrong with us, right? And that's okay, because we're gonna get used to that and we're gonna start parring these holes. And I'm looking for Cherry Red, and I don't see him. So we're gonna go walk over there, and we're gonna go find our darling, our Cherry Red. Let's go look for him. So I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made last time. I'm actually gonna bring a wedge, 58 degree. Look at Cherry Red. This man doesn't know how not to be clutch. Cherry Red, you might as well call him Cherry Clutch Middle Red. Wait, Cherry Clutch Red, middle name Clutch. Because this guy, take a look at him. I think I parred number 2, didn't I? I just parred number 3. I parred hole 3, right? I hit it, 2 putt, par. So I'm not 3 over, I'm 2 over through 3. I can't emphasize how good of a putt this is gonna be if I get it within 3 feet. 55 feet up the hill, down a hill, left, right, break. If I get this within 3 feet, I deserve a like and a subscribe, and maybe even a comment saying, hey buddy, I see you, I appreciate you. You don't have to feel that way about yourself. You're a valued member of this society. All right, let's play some golf. I like the pace. Oh, pace. Go down the hill. Go down the hill. Go down the hill. Did you see that bump? I know you saw that. That was a bump that you want to go to a doctor's office for. You see a bump like that, you got to go see your doctor immediately and say, Doc, what's with these bumps? He's going to put you on some antibiotics. Because that bump right here, that was vicious. We're looking at a solid 3 putt here, but here's the thing. Let's go take a look. If we could have just gone down this hill a little bit, we would have had ourselves a nice putt. I was getting ready to let out the most vicious, world-ending tiger fist pump you've ever seen in your life. But unfortunately, we're left looking like a divorced dad at a Saturday Skins game. How the mighty have fallen. Bogey, we'll take it. I'm happy with that putt though. Let's go to the next hole. .5:15 I just found out. It's 5 o'clock, 15 minutes into the hour, 5:15 as they said. Sun is up good, but the problem is we have Swan Lake. We didn't go thrifting for nothing. I didn't spend $7.50 on an outfit for nothing, right? Real quick interjection. You take a look at this road and you just listen. I don't know if you guys at home have played GTA 5 and gone to the golf course, but this golf course, and a lot of golf courses in Long Beach, given we are like 20 minutes from LA, are just like the golf courses in GTA 5. I swear, I feel like my guy in GTA 5. The only difference is, like, I'm not gonna hop that fence and go carjack somebody. I might, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We're only on hole 4? Holy sh! Anyway, 354 yards. There's a danger here for me to drive this hole. 354 yards, that's like a casual Sunday drive. No, I'm kidding. I can't hit the ball pretty far though. I think that green's clear. Does it look clear to you? Looks good to me. Those guys picked up their pace. They saw me coming, so we gotta get the fuck out of here. All right. I think since this is our last hole, we do one for the fellas at home watching. For the ladies, dare I say, at home watching. I was gonna make a joke, but the world ain't ready for it, so we're gonna keep moving. If I drive this green, or if I come within, it's 354 yards. If I come within 50 yards of the green, that means I drove it over 300 yards. This is our last hole. If I'm within 50 yards of the green, that means it's a 300-yard drive. I gotta really eat this ball, man. Oh, that ball's tank! the possibility of that ball being on the green is not nominal. The possibility of that ball being within 50 yards is high enough where I think I deserve your support. What did Joe Biden say? Somebody said, I feel like maybe it was Bill Clinton who said, was it JFK? We deserve, wait. The only thing I think comes to mind is, there is nothing to fear but fear itself, right? Not really what I was going for, but the thing is we can't be afraid that cherry red's on the green. On that green. That's a VX angle of attack right there. They'd be doing that because Long Beach Airport, you get that plane? Oh, look at it. Zoom in on that plane. Where did it go? There it is. Long Beach Airport has a noise compliance, basically. They have to do VX. They have to take off really quick. We'll get it out here. Look at this ball. Cherry red, your dog. Look at it. Look at the, oh, where are we at? Zoom in. Okay, now back to the ball. What is Old Spice? To you, back to me, back to you, back to me, back to you. Old Spice. Look at this. If that's not 50 yards, I might have to sue Joe Biden. Because I feel like personally Joe Biden came out here when we weren't looking, when we were asleep. When it was us who was the one who was asleep. And he came out and kicked this ball 10 yards this way, all right? You ready? The pin's in the back though. That's kind of a scam, isn't it? I'm gonna hit one more time. It's 55 yards. 50, I'm gonna hit one more time. I want 58 yards. We'll take the 55 yards. Here's the thing, that pin's in the back. Let's look at the scorecard here. What hole are we on? 4? 357. There's no black here. 356, that's strange, blue. So, if it's in the middle of the green, right? What is that, 10 yards? About, no, not 30 feet, maybe like 10 feet, so about 5 yards. Let's just say
1 eternity later.
If we go home and we enjoy VX. Where is it? Maybe over there. Wait for it. Wait for it. A little higher. Here it comes. There it is. It's not there, is it? Where'd it go? Anyway, VX angle of attack. We're gonna send our cameraman back there. I'm gonna hit him with the blue thingy. And we're gonna tell you, let's cut it. The cameraman is going back the wrong way. I am, unfortunately, the tee box is over there. They went this way originally. I'm not sure why, but here she goes. And the thing about these golf courses, or these golf carts, is they're extremely slow. Look how slow she's going. But again, my golf ball is reading 55 yards to the far pin, to the blue pin. It's a blue pin, right? We agreed, you and I, we made a rule. We had a contract, we had a deal that if I hit the ball over 300 yards, finder here, can this, where is that plane? So that's a VX angle of attack, you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna, there they are. So I'm gonna hit this. Oh, you can almost see it. I'm gonna hit it and see if I can tell you guys what it is and show you. All right, there she is, right there on the tee box. Look how small she looks. Okay, so let me zoom out just a little bit. I'm gonna hit this with the rangefinder. 297 yards. We're 3 yards short from where she's standing. She's still standing there. You can go in the golf cart. Go in the golf cart. Go in the golf cart. Yes, I'm waving. I'm trying to wave her to go into the golf cart. She is good. We got the reading. Come hither. Come hither. Come hither. Okay, it looks like, yes, come hither. Good. Yes, no. Come hither. Come hither. Okay, maybe if we don't look at her, she'll get the idea she can come back. So from the pin, this is 297 yard drive. Our cameraman now. Look at the geese. Let's see if the geese have an ambush set up for her. Nope, she's safe. All right. So yeah, we're probably gonna go home and go watch some Swan Lake. Our cameraman is back, so the good camera quality is back. I don't know what the hell just happened before. I know I did that zoom thing. We're gonna finish this hole out. That ball is... That ball just went like so over the green. I'm 55 yards and I just flew it 10 yards over the green. Rather than focus on that, look how good of a job I did repairing my divot. Folks at home, repair your divots. Why not? It's a free country. Let's go see how bad it looks. All right, I just found out it's 5:31. Talking to you guys is too much fun. So we're gonna pick up this golf ball and we're gonna go home. Where is this golf ball? Cherry red. We're picking it up. We're calling it a day. The municipal golf course here at Lakewood Country Club absolutely murdered me. I can see the title now right there. Read it for me. Semi-pro golfer gets humbled by municipal golf course. That's it. It's a wrap. Let's go. Take a seat, cameraman. We are going to go home. We're not playing hole 5, even though it looks beautiful. We might play hole 5. I'll just do this real quick. Where's my 4? Hold it. Let's play it. We gotta go home to Swan Lake. Swan Lake, $69 a ticket. I didn't spend that money for nothing. I'm not a charity case. I wouldn't get a tax write-off. We're probably just gonna pick this golf ball up and go home. Open face, check it out with the 58. Cut through that grass. Beautiful. Hit that front lip and kick forward. Look at that. Zoom in on that, you get that shot. Beautiful. I imagine like the Spartan music in my head when I was watching.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes,
The good news is, if this was a par 4, that would have been a par. So there's room for improvement. We're making strides in our life and in our livelihood. Also, I'm definitely putting Spartan music when I was walking up to those tees because I was ready for war. We're gonna head home now and go catch Swan Lake. I'm gonna do the swoop thing. Swoop? Sorry. All right, so that's it for the day. We're going home. I keep doing that swoop thing and I don't swoop it. We're going home. Swan Lake at 7 o'clock. It is 5:42 right now. So I think it's gonna take us like at least 15 minutes to get home. Change, get home. Hopefully get to the theater by 6:30 ideally so we can hang out before the play. And we'll probably be whoop it again, and this time I actually will swoop it when we're all dressed. So ready? Swoop. Be whoop. Look at us. We cleaned up. So okay, and then look, we got an e-bike. So we're going to the Swan Lake in the terrace, right? Oh. So it's 6:35, so we're gonna take the e-bike. Should take us about 5 minutes, maybe less to get there. Golden chain, cleaned up. All right, believe it or not, we are on the e-bike. She's got heels on. Somehow, I don't even know how that's possible. We got about 0.9 miles to, this thing will go 20 miles, but we're probably gonna go like 5 miles an hour. Just keep it nice and slow. We're on the e-bike. We're probably the only people who are gonna pull up in this nice outfits on a freaking e-bike. Everyone else is gonna pull up in like nice cars. Us on the e-bike. Let's make sure we do that. All right, we're getting some interesting looks here. I guess we're dressed too well for an e-bike, but once they see us, we're gone, so it's not too bad, honestly. Oh look, there's some other people on an e-bike. I don't think they're going to the show though. We almost killed this man. Yeah. Long Beach Terrace. All right, we made it to the terrace. It's time to watch the show. Until next time, adios. let's